Hello everyone! Today we're showing you our interactive Streamlit application, Music Magician. I love listening to music, and I'm sure music is also a part of the lives of millions of other people worldwide, including you. So for this project, we want to explore how music has influenced the collective human experience. We hope to visualize the evolution of music characteristics over the 20th century from multiple perspectives, including time series analysis, artist analysis, song characteristics, and also how artists and genres influenced each other. The dataset we used for this application was created by Spotify, and the curated dataset contains information of about 98K songs released between 1921 and 2020. Our entry page gives an overview of our motivations and details of our dataset, along with the definition of all features.
Following the entry page, we have our first page of visualizations, which inspects the dataset partitioned by year. The data was generated by aggregating all the features for all songs released in a given year to represent the average for that year. This page is meant to be informative and provide context for some of the major trend changes present in the data. For example, the most distinct trends you observe are the sharp decrease in acousticness and strong increase in energy, starting in the 1950s and leveling off in the 1980s. We hypothesized that this is due to the rise of electronic audio synthesizers in the 40s and 50s. The next few graphs cover the evolution of tempo, loudness, and explicitness over the past century, and a pie chart of the top keys in this dataset. Lastly, we leave the user with an opportunity to explore all the metrics independently over the time range of their choice. For each plot on this page, we include all the data plotted in the graph in a separate tab for the user.
The second page of our application explores the artists in the dataset and the characteristics of their music. This page features 3 tabs for users to interact with and a tab to view the underlying data. The first tab provides a simple overview of the details of a single artist based on the user's choice. The dropdown / search bar lets the user understand the musical attributes influencing a particular artist's song style. The second tab allows users to compare these musical attributes for multiple artists, up to 8 at a time. It also visually captures the popularity ranking to help users understand what characteristics of music tend to be audience favorites, leading to a better popularity score. The third tab lets users query the datasets top K and bottom K artists based on the popularity scores given by the user. And a big insight on the musical attributes from the radar chart is that the popular artists prevalently occupy the top right musical attributes like violence, energy, and danceability, while the unpopular artists prevalently focus on high acousticness and balance.
Our third page for our application explores the original Fall dataset. This page has 3 tabs. In the Overview tab, we can see a correlation matrix of all the numerical features. We hope to use this graph as the entry point to explore the feature relationship of all songs. In the second tab, we created an interactive song ranking visualization. You can look at the most and least popular songs released in this time period. From 2000 onward, unpopular songs were released at similar times as popular songs. So what's the difference between popular and unpopular songs? In tab 3, we can choose up to 6 songs and compare them in detail. Here you can see how I Know You Care scores lower than Stuck With You in almost every other aspect except acousticness. This song only has a popularity of 2, while Stuck With You has the highest popularity in the dataset, 94. You can also choose other songs to compare and see if there is a consistent pattern in song characteristics of popular and unpopular songs.
Last but not least is our music influence page. This page began with a general overview of artist genres with a pie chart and a horizontal bar chart. As we can see, the most popular mainstream genre is pop and rock. In the second tab, we perform analysis on a genre level. One highlight is our stacked distribution chart. It displays the count of artists over time across different genres. Let's take pop and rock, for example. It dramatically increases from 1950 to 1960, reaches a plateau in the next 10 years, and reaches the peak around 1990. In the third tab, we focus on an artist level. One highlight is our interactive artist network graph. This graph allows us to answer the question, who has been the most dynamic artist over time? As we can see, the Beatles has the most outgoing edges, influencing many top artists. Hank Williams, on the other side, has a relatively specific focus on country music, influencing only Bob Dylan. Here, are all the features of our application. Thank you for listening.